We are live now. See, it's not that hard. It's just a conversation. I'm gonna make you feel easy. Just look in these baby blues and fall in love with me. Hey, Matt, I'm here at Permian Basin Oil Show here in Texas, and man, it's been a great turnout. We've continued to have great guests. Um, Whatever you do, thank our sponsors, TD Williams. They offered us this podcast studio space. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so good to be here. I'm Valmir Andrade. I'm I'm Brazilian, but I live in the world. I'm electrical engineer, graduate electrical engineer first, then postgraduate in mechanical engineer. I have 30 years experience in this industry, electrical motor industry. Uh, 90% of my career was in GE, and now 7 years ago I joined in a Wolong company to develop this market here in America. So I'm very very happy to be here. Thank you for coming. Okay, for enjoying.
Matt. I
Can you
had
hear
him
me now?
turned off.
Okay, now it's on. All right. All right, my name is Matt Conkrite. I'm the marketing communications leader for the Americas for Wolong Electric.
So I got to talk to them just a minute beforehand, and I'm really fascinated. Everything's going to electrification very quickly, and of course, our oil and gas industry is also the solutions industry, and we're the energy industry and power and electric. We're ready. We're ready to be the electrification of the future of our foundation for energy abundance, reliability, and affordability. And then we, are fortunate to have companies like you bringing new services and equipment and automation and engineering and customer service to all of what we do. Just give me like some bullet points of what you want to promote for yourselves, because I mean, at the end of the day, I love making commercials for my friends that are bringing a lot to our industry.
Correct. So thank you for this opportunity to explain a little bit about what we are doing here in America. So we are this Volong company was basically it's the GE company that now was acquired by Volong. So that means that we have behind this strategy a very robust product, high quality, very well recognized here in America. And but we are trying to move this to a next level, because now Volong is a pure motor business company. So
Motors, engines.
motor, electrical motor company. So they have invested in the region. So we have our plant in Monterrey, Mexico. So it's a brand new facility for these large machines. So, but the differentiation of our product is not only the engineering and the quality of this product, is the customer service, because we know that mostly of the application of these special machines. Now we are talking about 1,000, 2,000 horsepower electrical motors. Normally, these monsters are installed in a very specific application. So it's very, very important, this partnership with customers, to understand what they need. And we, as a solution provider, helping them to select the proper motor to their specific application. I bring here some real situation here for the region.
I was asking, like, what have been some of your applications you've really enjoyed the projects?
Yeah, look, here is very popular the reciprocate compressor. In the past, like still today, the engine and the electrical motor, they share, this kind of application. More and more electrical motors are being used in this kind of application. But we need to take some consideration the design, because this reciprocate compressor forces, this excitation, the crank angle, all this mechanical stress generated by this normal application. We, as motor design, we need to do something different in our design to make a reliable product for this application.
We need, in our industry, especially with our harsh environments and the toll, we know everything takes on the resiliency and that almost a warranty, if you will, on hey, how long I'm really going to invest in you guys, but how long is this going to last me?
Well, what Valmir is talking about specifically is the fact that the electric motors typically are replacing the engines. The engines are lighter than the electric motors that are going in. And people are choosing these electric motors because they're highly efficient. They save a lot of energy for the system. So when they put them in, they have to consider the fact that the thing that they're mounting it on has to be adjusted properly. Yeah.
Maintenance as well, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the key.
Maintenance
Yep.
procedure is different. It's cheaper, by the way.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
if you compare the,
More
the
affordable.
engine and the electrical motors,
interesting.
so they know the cost of keep this product running for a long time is much cheaper than the engine. So there is some pros and cons, but definitely the electrical motors is real. It's coming. You know, it's most of the customers here in the region decide to swap to this technology. The efficiency of this technology is much. It's not. It's payoff, right? So if you put, like, for example, this size of motor, 2,000 horsepower, a normal efficiency of this motor is 95, 96%. So there is a lot.
That's impressive.
Yeah, there is almost 4% losses, you know. So when you put this in the balance, you know, and make this a business case to replace it, sometimes make sense, right? But this is why we work. So we help the customer to specify the right product to avoid some mistakes, you know, like using some standard product in this heavy duty, severe duty application. And, you know, making these like pre-engineering closer to the customers help to save a lot of money. And this is the,
Re-engineering, I like that.
and the idea for our business support the customer with this. I'm an electrical engineer, mechanical engineer. I know what I'm talking about. But it's not only me. So we have like 77 different engineers behind the scenes helping the customer to select the right product to their application. Okay. And this is
Fortunately for our industry, we have a lot of natural gas that we're ready to power all these engines with. The electric engines are going to be there.
Yeah, this is a good point. You know, we know that there's some limitation of the electricity here in the in the grid. So, but
You're going to be part of the new microgrid push.
yeah, exactly. This is the point. So Wolong is a company now. Here in America, we manage mostly the induction and synchronous machine, but worldwide, so Wolong has solution for this, gas turbine generator. So we are a complete company. We have a complete portfolio. We have a dedicated product team here in the region, in America, so just to support the specification of this product here and bring whatever is necessary, for this application. So we are in good shape. I'm happy. So I moved from Wolong from GE to Wolong because I decided to move because I trust that Wolong brand can offer better solution to customers than G. This honestly one.
And you got guys like Matt bringing you a whole lot of customers.
We hope so. We hope so.
You got this.
And there's a little bit of questions about the GE versus Wolong thing. So what the Wolong did was they purchased a portion of GE that does electric motors out of Monterrey, Mexico. So that's what we did. I was part of that acquisition at the time. That was in 2018. So that when he's talking about GE Motors, it's really the design. We have that in IP, and we have the management and all the engineering involved with those motors still.
A lot of moving parts, like all engines do. So,
Right.
Matt, what are you chasing right now? I mean, what are you guys getting excited about? What's your next steps? I mean, your past. What are you currently working on? What's your future?
I see probably a future in permanent magnet motors, especially in the low voltage range. We see that probably taking over all of EC motors as well, electrical commutated motors. EC and permanent magnets probably going to take over all of low voltage. That's the new generation of motors coming in. We're going to see a lot of focus in that probably in the next couple decades, I think.
That fast.
And right now we're seeing in the explosion, especially of data centers, we're seeing a lot of opportunities with water cooling the data centers. They're upgrading existing ones, and they're producing new ones right now, and they're needing a lot of pump motors for those. So we're seeing opportunities there too.
I have a friend that's manufacturing turbines, and he's like, Matt, I can't build them fast enough. If they know my schedule, they're already buying from me from 2030.
Yeah.
That's how much power we need, just in America right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was in GMRC 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And there is a very nice discussion about this energy limitation. And you're right. So now the tendency is to mini generator, MG sets, right? So generator, gas turbine generator, turbine pumping the generators, small cells.
Yep.
Like offshore, offshore, this is very popular in offshore application. So I think that the future short-term solution is using this kind of technology that we have in offshore here, because you have the gas, and we have the generators. So it's just a matter to put both companies working together.
I've even
connect to the
seen,
grids.
these are fun, all these power gen conferences and, AI conferences, we're all coming together because we're all, we need each other. We're partners, simple things like, well, guess what? My gas can also power this, that powers a BESS system, that powers an electric engine, that then powers, whatever the end user application is. I mean, it all goes in line with these, steps, and all can be, nowadays it can all be mobile and in, trailers or on pads, or, if a city wants, all of these combined, they can have, set up right outside of a township. I mean, what we've able to do now with engineers and hardworking people is put together whatever we want.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Technologies are coming together, and we're finding new ways to meet customer needs that way. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think that this right now urgent. We need to have this industry, because I know that I guess it's up and down, but now it's time to keep.
That's all market stuff. I mean, I don't
But
worry
now,
about that anymore.
I'm either. So I live enough, to know this tendency. But I say that now the urgent here in the region, mainly here in the region of Odessa, Midland, we need good product. We need product that run forever, because we cannot have product that run like 6 months and don't stop working, some issues. So we need to have a reliable product. Very good team to decide what product the product selection. We cannot choose standard product for this application. We need to select the proper motor, proper design for this application. Having these two things here urgent. So I run here in Odessa at least 2-3 times a month. And what is common is that customers complain that the motor is shutting down, something's going up with the temperature. Here's the temperature is different, The product itself need to be very well decided to be operating this region. For Odessa and Midland region, I would say now, just a little bit smart engineering behind selecting a good product, select a good supplier, and most of this, this is stabilized in 2-3 years in a different position. Then we need other answers for this talk. But now, urgently, we need to have good people taking decision to select right product for this extremely serious duty application. This is what I feel.
Have you had any trouble? You do say, hey, we are looking for the products we need. Have you had any supply chain issues, with all the global politics stuff going on? No,
not
affected you?
this side. Mostly in COVID. In COVID, we learn a lot how to manage this turbulence. So all this learning that we face in COVID, now is basically this supply chain is stable. We're not suffering this in the manufacturing side.
Yeah. I mean, the costs with the tariffs, of course, are going up and down constantly. So, but in terms of supply chain, the materials are there. I think in the case of permanent magnet, especially, the Chinese actually own their own rare earth minings.
Well, when you said that's why I was like, man, magnets are a big thing. We need, we need all the elements. So
the materials are there. Yeah. and
That's
they
good.
have that. They have capabilities of extracting it and processing it. So
Fascinating. Well, I don't want to keep you guys. I know you got your show to go to, but I just wanted you guys in here. You guys have got a whole lot to look forward to for yourselves and for our industry. And I just can't thank you enough for coming in to let me know more about you. And to, I really hope to promote you guys so that people find you and just, get a conversation going. Come visit your booth, get a hold of you on your, social media, however you can get a hold of them. Please do start having these conversations. It's important. You never know what you guys can do together.
thank you very much.
That's great. Thank you.
Before I let you go, how do people get a hold of you? What's your website? What's
Oh.
your
Okay, great. WolongAmerica.com. So WOLONG America.com. All right. So
All
you
right.
can get all of our information right there.
And you guys are both on LinkedIn. Everybody can find you.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Have to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Probably this. We take a picture here for the LinkedIn. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless.